YouTube? It's No Contest 100 here again, and I'm here with another story time. So basically, today's story is gonna be an interesting story as usual. Today's story is gonna be about the time I got suspended in school. Let's go. So basically, this is what happened. This was a while back, as you know, my stories are always a while back. This was when I was back in secondary school. After that, I was a good boy. I was a good boy. I was no more like running wild, being crazy, that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this was during Ebola period. I don't know if you guys can recall during this period of Ebola when things were really hot in the country, even in the world in general. Like they were telling us like to be wearing nose masks. That was before Corona. I'm telling you, before Corona there was Ebola. For you that didn't even know. So basically, this will happen, man. I was going to school that day. My dad told, like, that time I was in secondary school, so he used to give me like money to go to school, that type shit, you know. So we told my driver that was coming to like take me to school and drop me off in school. Told him my dad sent him on an errand that morning that he should get some few stuff, some this and that. So as a normal human being, dad don't blame. He thought that he could like keep the change and just like run away with it and run to the sunset with the change. So my dad told me that, yo bro, son, I have change with this driver. Make sure you collect the change from the driver when you get to school, and that will be your break money, that type shit. I was like, fine. So he didn't tell the driver that, but he told me. And obviously, why doesn't he hold the driver no goddamn explanation? You understand what I'm saying? So I got inside the car. I was in the car when I got to school. I was like, excuse me, my dad said that he has change with you, that you give me the change, and I'm gonna use it to like break money and all. And man was not like that. My dad didn't tell him that this and that. Was tripping, was like bugging out. I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. My dad told you that he has change with you and you should give me the goddamn change. And next thing, this nigga was like, oh, whatever. He threw the change on the ground. Like I was sitting inside the car. Then this nigga was sitting beside me, drove me to school. I didn't sit at the back seat. I sat like next to him in the front seat. So this nigga threw the change on the ground. And I was like, yo, why would you throw the change on the ground? Like my dad didn't throw the change and throw the money to you. Like why you guys started bugging out and started, it was the old man. So you understand how the man started being all sentimental and being like all those type shit. So I was like, whatever, man. But me and him were having like back and forth inside the car, like, yo, you shouldn't have thrown the change on me. Like, what? That's fucking disrespectful. No matter the age that you used to be older than me. That's not the point, man. The point is that you should hand me the change. You understand what I'm saying? So this nigga started bugging out. I was like, yo, whatever, man. I ain't got your time. And there's one. I'm trying to like censor my words right now, so I don't want to use the word. You understand the right word I was going to use. But there was one woman. That woman. When I was in secondary school, there's always one teacher that is always picking on you, trying to like oppress you, not even oppress, just trying to like be on your ass and be on your neck. That woman, she was a counselor. That woman was a counselor. That was her job when I was in secondary school. So this crazy ass woman, don't let me call her crazy ass bitch, man. I just want to calm down on the tone of the bitches, man. So this crazy ass woman, she has always been picking on me since right when I got to the school. She's telling me that my hair is much, I should cut my hair, you understand? I'm always doing big boy, this and that, I was like, whatever, man. So many times me and her about like some back and forth arguments, this and that. Yo, nigga, I was wild when I was in secondary school. I was always wild, nigga. You get? I was not taking shit for nobody. That type of shit. I was always like, you get? So what is mine? What is yours? You understand? Like, conquer it as you wish. So that's how I was living my life when I was in secondary school. So I agreed I was a stubborn boy, in short. So this woman has always been picking on me for God knows what. So next thing, this woman saw as me and the driver were having a conversation in the car, and we're having like argument, this and that. And she was bringing her big head, and she was walking to the car. The AC was on, so the car was wind up. You understand what I'm saying? So we're inside the car, but she was observing from outside. I know I told you that time was the Corona period. So this woman was like, she was waiting for students to come to the hall, so they will put this like drip, not drip. I apologize, it was not drip. There's something like a sensor that used to check your temperature to see if you are good. Then you go inside and wash your hands with like sanitizer with soap and water. That's it. Just like you're clean. So that's when this woman saw me with the driver having arguments inside the car. And the next thing, she shouted my name. Val Andre, what are you doing there? Come down there. I didn't hear nothing that she was saying because the glass was up. So I didn't hear nothing that she was saying, that she was shouting from outside the car. Then she was shouting. I didn't even hear. but cause she saw the back and forth argument with the driver. And there was another teacher that was there. That one was not a counselor, but it was like a head teacher. Not head teacher per se, but at least was a high position among the teachers. That was not, it has to be a man and a lady that will be like coordinating everybody there, that type shit. So next thing, this counselor came in, it was coming like boom, 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 boom. You understand? I mean, I didn't even look at her side trying to know that issue was there or not. But when the driver was just arguing with me, going back and forth with me, I was like, well, whatever, I don't care. Let me pick up the money from the ground. I picked up the money. Then, you know, obviously I was pissed off as hell. Then I opened the door. Boom. As I opened the door, I didn't know this woman had gotten there. Like, she has gotten next to the door. You know, my attention was not outside. My attention was with the driver inside. The next thing I opened the door, boom. Hit the woman in the stomach, boom. The next thing, this woman started tripping. Come back here. And that time, this woman, she was, I don't know if it was a Ghanaian or some dumb shit like that. She was always saying, come. Yes, you Nazi boy. That time was like, I didn't understand what she was always tripping about. She was like, come back here. I was like, nigga, I don't come back nowhere. Just check my temperature and let me get the hell out of here. So next thing, I was shouting, come back here. I didn't come back here. Excuse me. I didn't come back here, bro. Like, I got down. She was shouting as come back. I didn't come back. Then I went to the pause and come back. So I went to the other man. That man looked reasonable. He observed what was going on inside the car. Then he just checked my temperature and told me that I should go and wash my hand. The next thing, I entered the hall. I went to the bedroom. Opened the tap. Washed my hand with the soap. You understand? Looking all fresh. Closed the tap back. I was about to go to the assembly. Then this woman met me at the door. As I was leaving the bedroom, I bumped into her. The next thing, this man jacked my clothes. Man. I don't understand how come back here had to live with jacking of clothes. Maybe because I didn't answer her, she was pissed. But that doesn't give her no reason to jack my clothes. Like, yo, this man jacked my clothes up, straight up. As if I'm like a husband that didn't give her like pocket money or food stuff or some dumb shit like that too. Then she jacked my clothes up. She was like, what? Where am I going? That's what she was telling me to go and kneel down. I was like, excuse me, I don't have time right now. I need to go to the assembly. She was telling me that I'm not going anywhere today. This and that. I was like, excuse me, man, I'm not in the mood, because obviously I was boiling, I was with rage, you understand? And now seeing that woman right in front of me again, it wasn't the whole matter. You get? She didn't even tell me that I should calm down, that what's going on, that she was calling me, that why didn't I answer? She wanted to use her, veto power, so to say. This woman was like jacking my clothes down, I must not go anywhere. I swear to God, this woman held my clothes, like, she held it all tight. And I couldn't do shit but to push her away, like, yo, excuse me, leave me alone. The next thing, boom, push the woman off me. I didn't push her to like fall now, but I pushed the woman off me. You know when someone is jacking your clothes and like, you know, not being all feisty with you. I was like, yo, excuse me, like, leave me alone, I also gotta go. And this woman was like, I'm gonna stop here. This and that. So other teachers were hearing the whole argument and she's like, the driver has been gone. Other teachers were hearing the whole argument. The other teacher was like telling me that I should calm down. I was like, I'm calm. The woman was like, you know who I am, this and that. Then boom. The craziest word out of this entire universe came out of my mouth. That I regret right now and I'm sorry. I told her, she was like, do you know who I am? The next thing I said, yo, you're just an ordinary counselor. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, I never knew this shit hit her in the spine. What I say hit her in the spinal cord, I'm telling you, it hit her in the spinal cord and I'm sorry. If you ever see this video, I was young, I was dumb that back then, you understand? I'm still trying to learn, but I realize right now that what I did then wasn't good enough. I shouldn't have called you that. Because you're doing your job, you help people to be a better person. You get? The next thing, I told her that you're just an ordinary counselor, that she leave me alone. This woman was numb. Like, she couldn't say shit again when I said that word. You understand? The next thing, I was just thumbed up. I didn't even like said anything that deep. You understand? Not as a young guy, just being all stubborn and shit. And I was like, you're just an ordinary counselor. Excuse me. Then I left. Yo, the story just started. I gotta take a sip of that, obviously. So next thing, I went to class. So the man that checked my temperature was teaching us English language. When I went to class, everybody in class was like, yo, Andre, what's good? What happened? Why are you fighting with counselor? You even pushed the woman. No, young kid back then. I was feeling myself like, yeah, I pushed the woman off me. She was trying to like be tripping and shit like that. So next thing, we had English class. So the English teacher told me that, he understood that it was not in the counselor's place to intervene when I was having an argument with somebody else, with the driver for that matter. And he asked me what happened. Then I narrated the story. Then the man told me that, alright, he understands what happened, but I should go and apologize to the counselor and just make sure that it all ends there. Unknown to me, I didn't know that the counselor was really like taking it all real personal because of calling out ordinary counselor. I'm telling you. So next thing, I was like, man, whatever, I ain't going nowhere, man. Fuck all that shit. I didn't go nowhere. So break time came, I didn't go nowhere. Long break came, that was a short break, there's long break, there's lesson break. I didn't go nowhere till lesson break was over. I was still doing my own thing. Everybody was feeling me in class for being a bad boy, that type of shit. Which is not good, by the way. You gotta be a good boy. Be a good, decent, responsible boy. As at that time, that's what. But I was not. I was responsible, but when you're in SS class, you just want to be like bad boy, do whatever you like, fuck everybody type shit. So next, I got called by a junior that the counselor is calling me. I was like, yo, I knew it was on now. I knew it was on, but I never knew it was that day. To be honest, I swear to God, I never knew it was this day. And when the counselor called me to our office, I go to the counselor's office. I saw the counselor and I saw the what do you call that name? The directress. Directress is the head of the entire school, like the head. You know the hierarchies in school. There's director, there's headmaster, but the directress is the owner of the entire school. This counselor is going to report my house to the directress. I'm telling you, the directress was like, yo, how you and the counselor go into a fight? You want to abuse that? She didn't say what I called her. You want to abuse that? You are very silly for saying something like that, this and that. So your punishment is that you're going to call your parents to school, you're going to be suspended. I was like, what? Just like that? Man, holy. Yo, my ass was suspended, man. They printed my letter out before closing time. They handed my letter over to me. Suspension. Nigga. Straight up. No cap. So when I got home, I had to break the news to my mom that, yo, mom, your son has been suspended, man. Like, your son has been suspended. My mom slapped my face first of all. My mom slapped the shit out of me, man. She slapped the shit out of me. I'm telling you, man. It was crazy, man. I'm telling you. So, I don't know, man. I started my suspension. After my suspension was just for 2-3 days. You get 2-3 days. I was back because it was on a Tuesday. I had suspension on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They included Saturday and Sunday in it. Yeah, but because it was a 5-day suspension. The next day I came back to school on Monday. Everybody was feeling me again that yeah, went for suspension, which is not good. I'm telling you. I'm really sorry if I ever disrespected you. You know your name. I don't want to call your name out. I don't want to call you out. But I'm sorry. After let's say, this is a 15-year, more than 15 years, maybe 16 years later, I'm officially apologizing because you didn't deserve to be called that. I'm sure you're in a higher position right now. Yeah, I'm matured. I'm in a higher position right now in my life. Thank God for the growth. Thank you also. If you enjoyed this video, put a thumbs up. And if you gained something, comment what you gained in the story. See ya.